Chopper is officially part of the crew now. Isn't it nice to have another crew member? That's just crazy, man. Very exciting stuff. A nice send-off, you know, a nice, interesting. Obviously, she's an eccentric person, but that goodbye ended off very nice because it basically, that powder stuff that Look made, it made the snow look pink, but then it made that mountain look like a sakura tree. So it was just very cool to see that. Very nice stuff, but we got to go to Alabasta. Is this episode going to be pretty much still on this island the whole time? I doubt it, actually. It might start off on the island, but I don't know if we're gonna get to Alabasta in this episode. I feel like it's just gonna show us like on the way to Alabasta, which makes sense. It's gonna be interesting to see Chopper on the Going Merry.
Goodbye, Drum Island. I'm going out to sea.
Let's go.
Like a bunch of cherry blossoms.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you think Chopper's okay? He's looking a little down.
He'll be fine. Let's just leave him alone for right now.
He's going on his first journey as a man. It's a rite of passage.
And he's about to leave Drum Island behind for good. It's been his home his entire life.
Yeah.
I'm leaving them, both Doctor and Doctorine. My adventure is finally starting. Right now, on this ship.
Let's go, man. So exciting.
And these cherry blossoms are like party decorations.
Come on, Chopper, step out of it. You want a drink?
Come sing a song with us.
Here,
And
show
maybe
these
we could go
chopsticks
see an
something else.
actual cherry blossom
It's a great moonlit night. Cherry blossoms
somewhere.
How can we not party?
You're a handful. I hate to tell you, but your new friends are about as crazy as they come.
My friends?
Yes,
That's right. These
they're
guys
all
can
your
really be a lot
friends.
to handle, but now that you're one of us, you're gonna have to get used to it.
Hanu, what in the world were you doing frozen in the river like that?
Dang, he was like freaking completely frozen.
Bird, then Barry says he slipped and fell into the river. He's a clumsy.
No, he was trying to save
Mr.
you, but
Bushido?
you didn't need to be saved.
Huh? Yeah? He said that the guy named Zoro was swimming in the river and disappeared.
Oh,
thought
he can
Zoro was in
understand.
trouble, so he jumped into the river to help and ended up getting frozen in it.
So this is all your fault!
So you were
Well, he
really able
wasn't
to
in
understand
trouble.
Everything Kari was saying?
He didn't need to
Yes,
jump in
I'm
there.
still technically half animal by nature, so I can
He could
understand
understand
what they say.
any
You
animal.
can talk to animals?
Oh, wow, Chopper. Between your medical skills and talking to animals, you've got
It's like
some
that girl
amazing
from the filler
talents.
arc.
Don't be silly, you jerk. Flattering me like that isn't gonna make me happy or anything.
He sure looks happy.
Hey, what did you mean about Chopper's medical skills anyway?
Well, Chopper here is a doctor, and a first-rate one at that. Dr. Kureha taught him everything there is to know about medicine.
Impossible. Chopper, are you seriously a doctor?
Serious.
No way.
Really, Luffy? If you didn't know that, what did you think Chopper was when you
I
asked
don't
him to
even know.
join us?
I thought Luffy at least knew that.
Reindeer monster.
Backup food.
Wait, oh no! I was in such a big hurry, I left my medical bag behind. It had all of my tools in it.
Your bag? But isn't this
Oh,
it?
Huh?
she grabbed
What
it.
is my bag?
It was in the back of the sleigh.
Oh,
How is that?
maybe she
What
put
do
it
you
there.
mean? Weren't you the one who packed the sleigh and got
No,
it
maybe
ready for the trip?
Dr. Reem put it there. She was prepared for you to go.
That's amazing. Dr. Reem must have known what you were planning to do even before you had decided to leave the island with us.
Wow.
What a kind woman. Oh, I got snot on the chopsticks! Here, eat it! Eat it! Those guys, can't they see you're having a sentimental moment here? I'm sorry, Chopper. Chopper? You too?
All right,
Now it's time for him to get wild, too.
Attention! Listen, all of you!
Nami's been very nice to Chopper. Kind of interesting to see like how different she treats him compared to
You know?
the other guys.
Hey, come on, you guys!
They're crazy. But I've never had this much fun ever!
I propose a toast to our new friend, Chopper!
Let's go.
You know, that reindeer friend of yours is a first-rate doctor with a first-rate heart. I'm very glad to have known him.
Those cherry blossoms of Looks really did lead to something miraculous. But who'd have thought the miracle would be that clumsy reindeer going out to sea with a group of pirates? So what are your plans now that Wapple is gone from the island for good?
For a long time, I worked as the captain of the guard under Walpole's tyrannical rule. That's something that I still need to make amends for. I was thinking about leaving this country, trusting the citizens to make a better land for themselves without
You
me
gotta
here as a
stay there.
reminder.
I see.
They all
Is that
respect
what
you.
you decided to do?
No. I realize that leaving here isn't the way to make up for past mistakes. This country is rid of its corrupt monarchy. Its citizens are preparing to build a new country that's all their own. And I think if I stayed here, I could find a way to help them build it into the country that it's meant to be. Maybe that will help by washing away some of the guilt that I've carried around with me for so long.
Well, seems to me that you certainly do possess the strength of heart to take care of this country.
Strength of heart is needed to look after a country, and it can be difficult to come by, but I once saw it from a girl who was no more than 10 years old at the time.
The World Summit again. What a useless event this is. I'm tired of coming to this
Vivi?
thing every year.
Absolutely right, sir.
I wonder how much longer Drum Kingdom can continue like this. The rift between the monarchy and the citizens.
Well, he looks
keeps
exactly
growing.
the same. How many years ago was this?
Oh, look! It's the King of Alabasta! Cobra
Oh.
Nefertari.
A king who is known throughout the world for his benevolence and wisdom.
The revolutionist dragon. This man's beliefs are very dangerous. As world leaders, we should be aware of the threat he poses to our countries. In as little as 5 or 6 years, he will likely become a prominent enemy opposed to our interests.
Well, I don't know about the rest of your dumb countries, but mine's governed too well for my citizens to be led astray by some revolutionist. Go ahead and capture him if you want, but leave me out. It's ridiculous.
Fool! You are a selfish fool! Why
That's
do you
true.
think we've all gathered here at the World Summit? Just act responsibly for once.
No one talks to me like that! Well, that summit was as unenjoyable as all the rest of them. That girl, she's that
There
idiot
she
Cobra's
is.
daughter. Oh no, my hand must have slipped.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
What the heck?
Excuse me. If I'm not mistaken, you're the princess of
That's
Alabasta
crazy
Kingdom.
that he just did
Wow,
that.
It must suck to have such a pathetic father.
Damn it! What do you think you're doing?
No, stop, Yigaram. I'm fine. My apologies. I
That's
didn't look where I was
wild
going,
that he
sir.
did that.
That is quite a child. At a world summit like this, where all of the most powerful leaders are gathered, tensions tend to run high. The slightest argument can trigger an all-out war. Knowing that, she refused to make a scene. She's so young to be so wise.
What an annoying little brat. Let's go, Dalton.
Forgive us.
It hurts.
You made me so proud today, Princess Vivi.
Wow.
That princess had great strength of heart indeed, and that hasn't changed. She's remained strong all these years. She would make anyone proud. Here, look. This country will be reborn as you always wished it to be, just like your son, Chopper.
Dalton, you need to hear this!
What?
I just remembered something important that I forgot to tell you!
What is it?
Take a look at this!
Oh.
It's him! That's the Straw Hat pirate who defeated Wapple. We're sure of it.
You mean he has a 30 million berry bounty on his head? Are
Yeah.
you certain?
Goodness, they're quite a band of rogues, aren't they?
Where'd you find this?
Well, I completely forgot to report this to you, Dalton. I'm very sorry. I guess it all happened about a week ago. A man who seemed to be a random traveler showed up one day over in Robel Town.
Ooh.
Strangely, it was a day without any snowfall.
We have no idea where on the island he landed.
Anyway, he told us something. The man said he was hunting down Blackbeard, the pirate who recently attacked our island with his men.
There's a
And
bounty
then,
hunter?
Once he realized that Blackbeard had already left, he said,
In that case, I have one more question. Has a pirate wearing a straw hat come through this area recently?
Whoa.
we didn't know, so he showed us the wanted poster and said,
Well, if the guy I described does show up, deliver this message. I will wait for him in Alabasta for 10 days,
What?
no more. Don't forget.
Hold on a sec!
So...
You didn't tell us your name!
Oh yes, I forgot about that. The name's Ace, gentlemen. If you tell the Straw Hat Pirate, then he'll know who I am.
He will? Ace Gentleman?
Hey, catch that guy. He ate and didn't pay his tab at the restaurant.
Just give him the message! Thanks!
He'll know who he is.
So he'll be waiting in Alabasta for 10 days.
And that's where we're going, so... I guess we're going to be running into
Is
him.
there something wrong? You look puzzled.
Tell me something, Dalton.
I wonder
Have
if
you
that
ever
guy's
heard
going to
of
be a
man
problem
named
or
Roger?
he'll actually turn out to be okay.
You mean Gold Roger?
Is that what he goes by now?
Wait, what?
From the looks of this, the guy Chopper left this island and headed out to sea with is no ordinary pirate. The spirit of D. It still lives. What do you know?
So that's interesting. I never even realized that he had D in the middle. Like, Kind of like how Luffy does. Gold D. Roger.
This is amazing, Luffy. The sea
That's
seems to
interesting.
go on forever.
Yeah, it's huge. And pirates are the ones who get to have
Who's
great
this?
adventures
Who's
all
this
the
bounty
time.
hunter guy?
Incredible. Being a pirate must
Should be
really
interesting.
great.
Whoa!
Whoa, what is that thing?
A giant
seagull.
eagle.
No way, there aren't any seagulls that are that big. Hey! Seagull! Ah, it's coming! See, I was right. It is a seagull. That's really not the point right now. It's coming at us because you called it.
Yay! Adventure!
Hey, where'd Luffy go? Yeah!
What the?
You're about to become that bird's dinner!
Something horrible has happened, you guys! Ah! Mercy, Luffy! This is no time for playing cards! We need to do something! Luffy's in trouble!
He'll be fine, but like, get off of there.
There's no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but... Amazing!
Oh. Okay, food.
Hey, Sanji! I got some meat for us! Look!
Does this mean we can start having some decent meals now?
Can we eat it?
Hey, Chopper!
How do you even go about cutting that thing up?
It's just... Pirates really... You guys really are... Really incredible!
Why,
Yeah.
yes, we are! Hey, listen up, you guys.
What does Chopper eat,
we'll be
by the
landing
way?
at Alabasta soon, and this is no time to be joking around like
He's
a pack
part
of
human now,
hyenas.
so he could
Come
eat
on.
like things that humans eat.
So what is Alabasta then?
It's the country where Vivi's father rules.
Yeah, except there's this guy named Crocodile who's trying to take over the country right now.
And Crocodile's one of the 7 warlords of the sea.
Who are those guys?
They're
Bad
pirates
people.
who are given authority by the world government.
The government actually supports pirates?
Yeah, pretty weird, huh? And the 7 warlords are incredibly powerful. They go around defeating other pirates, one by one. That's why the government supports the warlords. The idea is to have the pirates get rid of all the other pirates.
I'm really
Yeah, but that's
looking
kind of what
forward to
we're
meeting
doing.
this crocodile guy.
Crocodile is considered a hero back home. He helps get rid of the pirates who attack Alabasta. However, his good deeds only appear good on the surface. He is an evil man. In truth, he's manipulating the citizens of Alabasta to bring about a civil war so he can take over the country. No one has realized what Crocodile's doing yet. Not the people. Not even my father.
Right. Well, this should be fun. All we have to do is beat up that crocodile guy.
Yes, but in order to do that, we have to avert the civil war in Alabasta and get Baroque works out of the picture.
Baroque works?
Oh, yeah.
Lots
you
to
don't know
learn,
anything
man.
about them either. To be honest, I don't understand what's going on with them myself. They have a really complicated system of agents, bosses, and partners.
The system is actually pretty simple. First, at the very top of the organization is the boss, Crocodile. He's known as Mr. Zero. There are a total of 12 agents and 1 animal who receive orders from the boss directly. For the most part, these 12 male agents
and
operate
1
as part of a pair with a female agent. Mr. 1 is paired with Miss Doublefinger.
Ooh.
Mr. 2 doesn't actually have a female partner.
Oh, really?
Mr. 3 is the candle man we ran into in Little Garden, right?
That's right. And his partner is the painter, Miss Goldenwink.
Oh, yeah. That little girl.
Mr. 4 is next in line. He's paired up with Miss Merry Christmas. I don't know much more than that about those two, though.
Then there's that snot guy.
Mr. 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, his snot is explosive.
Mr. 5's entire body can be used as a weapon.
His partner, Miss Valentine, has the Kilo fruit powers.
That's the woman who can change her weight whenever she wants.
The agents with code names from Mr. 1 through Mr. 5 are known as officer agents. They each possess one of the devil fruit powers, and they are only sent on the most important missions. Agents Mr. 6 through Mr. 13 have the job of fundraising. They make money for the organization by heading up the employees at the entrance to the Grand Line.
What about that weird monkey and chicken pair I ran into?
That's Mr. 13 and Miss Friday. They're the agency's punishment squad.
Yeah,
They
you
punish
killed
any
them.
agent who fails to complete a mission. And there are more. Under the officer agents are 200 men called Billions, and there are another 1,800 men under the frontier agents that are
Holy
known
crap.
as Millions. Together they make up the secret crime syndicate Baroque Works.
Let's see, 200 plus 1,800 equals,
There are 2,000 of them?
2,000?
All right, I think I understand. Now, when are we gonna get to Alabasta so I
Yeah,
can
but
beat
it
up
seems like only
Crocodile?
the
I don't think you get it at all.
low numbers are
If Baroque Works' sole objective
ones
is
you
to
gotta
take
worry
over
about.
Alabasta, then I can guess what that must mean.
The rest of the officer agents, as Vivi called them, and their subordinates are probably...
On their way to Alabasta as we speak.
Yeah.
I see. So in that case, we just go beat up Crocodile.
That's enough,
and then...
Luffy. Just let it go.
Okay.
Oh, look.
I'm sorry, Mr. 2. Mr. Barnclay, sir.
Would you idiots quit playing around? Damn it! Are you completely clueless? Do you even know who I am?
What a weird guy.
I am Bon Clay, a Baroque Works Officer agent. I strike fear into the heart of anyone who sees me. Hey, you navigator, tell me something.
Yes, sir.
Does that little pea brain of yours remember what the boss's exact orders were?
Yes, Mr. 2. The orders were to kill Mr. 3 on his way along the direct route between Little Garden and Alabasta.
Okay, then. Maybe you're not entirely useless now, are you? Taking a direct route means that you travel in a straight line, doesn't it, Navigator? That's why we went straight from Alabasta to Little Garden, isn't that right? But then something seems to have gone wrong with the plan, now hasn't it, Navigator? We reached Little Garden without so much as seeing Mr. 3 while on our way here. All we have to do is kill the pathetic Mr. 3. It should be an easy mission, and one at which we have no excuse to fail. We must complete the mission soon. If we don't, then Mr. 1 and his partner will be sent out to make sure I end up dead.
So, Mr. 3 alive.
Now, if you don't
So remember, Mr. 3 didn't like
better
Mr.
get to
2.
work.
It'd be kind of interesting if they see each other.
We're heading to Alabasta immediately!
Yes, sir, Mr. 2, Mr. Barnclay, sir.
Pirates are attacking towns inside the kingdom. Don't they know this country is protected by
So he has many crocodiles.
Who can tell what they're thinking? A country where riots are constantly brewing may be considered an easy target. You'll go.
Naturally, I do have a public duty to uphold.
How very kind of you, sir.
Yes, I'm a kind man. We warlords are charged with protecting the public from pirate threats. We are heroes to these people, after all.
It's fake. You're fake. All right, so we're on our way to Alabasta. We did learn a little bit more information about some of the other agents. Like, we hadn't heard about Mr. 1 yet, but we just heard how each of them has a partner. Could already tell that that was how it was. It was like always like there's like the Mr. and then there's the number and then there's a female partner that has like seems like it's either a day of the week or it's like a holiday. But Mr. 2 doesn't have a female partner. And I'm wondering why. Is it because maybe he did at one point but now doesn't? Maybe he likes to work alone, or maybe that's why he wears lipstick, because he I don't know. Oh, but also we saw that there's this bounty hunter guy, he seems to be a bounty hunter, who had gone to Drum Island. And I don't know if there's something to this, but it was a day that it wasn't really snowing there. And like when you look at it, like there's like barely any snow at all. Like the place looked like completely different. He was looking for Blackbeard, but Blackbeard wasn't there. And so then he was telling them to look out for Luffy. And if they did see Luffy, for them to say that he would be waiting in Alabasta for 10 days. And he also said that he would know who he was. So how is that? I keep thinking that there would be like some sort of like relative to Luffy. So here's another candidate for a possible relative to Luffy. Because why would he know who he was? He also somewhat resembles him. We didn't really see his eyes or anything, but there's a little bit of a similar look. And it's just the fact that we don't really know much about Luffy's past. You know, we don't know who his parents were or whatever. So I just feel like there's always the possibility that there's someone out there that could be related to Luffy. So I'm interested to see like what this guy is all about, but very excited to get to Alabasta. I'm sure things are going to get really interesting with all the different, this is what I love about it. It was kind of similar when we went to Logtown with how like, you know, there was Smoker who was there, but then also like Buggy and Alvito was there. And then eventually like everybody kind of met up. So I feel like a similar thing is going to happen here because, you know, we got our crew's going there. I'm sure the thing that always happens is going to happen. Somehow we're all going to get split up. But then we got this bounty hunter guy. And then we got Mr. 2 who's on his way back over there. And then we got Crocodile who's there with All Sunday. And then like maybe we're going to run into some of the other numbers that we haven't seen yet, like 1 and 4. This should be fun, man. This should be fun. Anyways, what did you think about the episode? Let me know down in the comments section. And if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.